It starts with this family, right? There's this dude, Adam, his wife, Claire, and their super cute baby, Finn. They just moved to this old, creepy house in the middle of a massive forest in Ireland. It's totally in the boonies, no neighbors, no roads, just them. And get this, Adam's job is to study the trees. He's some kind of biologist, and he goes around the forest finding sick or dead trees to mark them to be chopped down. So the locals immediately start hating him because he's messing with their ancient forest. Then this one villager, a guy named Colm, keeps showing up at their house. He's super intense and keeps telling Claire that what her husband is doing is a really, really bad idea. He's like, you guys need to stop this right now. You're putting everyone in danger. So Claire goes to Adam and she's like, hey, maybe we should listen to this guy? He seems serious, but Adam just blows her off. He's like, it's just some weird local superstition. They're probably just trying to scare us away from my work. He is not quitting. But here's the messed up part. The reason Colm is so freaked out is that his own daughter disappeared in that same forest years ago. Just vanished. Nobody ever found her, dead or alive. See, all the villagers believe there's something else living in the woods. These creepy, deadly monsters. The bizarre thing is you can't really see them, but you can feel them. And the number one rule is you don't harm the forest and they won't harm you. But Adam, with this whole tree choppy gig, is basically sending them an invitation. Anyone who's tried to study this stuff before? Yeah, they didn't survive. Total disaster. So that's why Colm is so desperate. He's trying to save them because he thinks these things took his daughter. And the craziest part? At first, Colm didn't believe in any of the stories either, not until his own kid went missing. You think they would learn, right?
So, of course,
But
Adam doesn't believe any of it. He's a
listening.
science guy, right? He's like, whatever, dude, it's just stories. You know how people are. They won't believe it until it happens to them. So Adam's out in the woods doing his tree thing, and he finds this super weird black goo oozing out of a tree. He takes a sample, looks at it, and it's like nothing he's ever seen. But instead of thinking, maybe monsters, he's all, cool, a new discovery, and just keeps on working. And bam, that very night, crazy stuff starts happening. They hear noises from the baby's room, they run in, and the window is smashed. The lamp is broken. Total chaos! Adam immediately thinks it's the villagers trying to scare them off, so he calls the cops. The cop shows up, looks around, and get this. He's like, yeah, a bird did this. Definitely not a person. Then he tells them straight up, this forest is bad news. You guys should just leave. Claire is totally freaking out now, but Adam is still not buying it. He thinks the cop is in on it too. And then Claire has this, oh crap moment. She remembers that when they first moved in, all the windows had these big iron bars on them. She thought they were ugly and had Adam take them all down. Whoops. Now she's starting to think those stories might be real. But Adam just tells her it's a trick to scare them. The next day, Adam takes the baby to town and everyone there just shuns him. Super awkward. On the way home, his car breaks down in the middle of the woods, of course. It's getting dark, the baby's with him, and suddenly, wham! Something attacks him. He gets knocked out cold. He wakes up, and get this, he's trapped under the hood of the car. He can hear his baby crying inside and something crawling around on the car. It's a total nightmare. He manages to rip a hole through the back seat and pull the baby out, saving him. Holy crap, right? So after that, Adam is finally a believer. He gets home, he's got a gun out. Claire is terrified. And then the power goes out. They can feel things moving around outside in the dark. Adam is finally like, okay, you were right, we're leaving now. They're grabbing their stuff, ready to bolt, and then they realize their dog is gone. Surprise, the monsters got it. They make a run for the car, but the monsters are everywhere, these shadowy figures just swarming them. Claire freaks out, Adam loses control, and they crash the car. It's flipped over. So now they have no choice but to run back to the house and hide. It's a total disaster. They're trapped. And this is where they finally piece it all together. They know the monsters are real, and there are a ton of them. Claire has a major realization and tells Adam that the monster's weakness has to be light. And then she remembers the iron bars she took off the windows. She's like, oh my God, I took down our only protection. The old owners put them up to keep the monsters out. They're talking, and they hear the monsters creeping around outside. Adam is like, I'm going to see what's out there. And he peeks through a crack in the door, and bam! One of the monsters stabs him right in the eye with this giant needle. He goes down hard, eye bleeding, total mess. They realize they just have to survive until morning because the monsters can't handle the light. But this night is a complete disaster. The lights are out, so Adam goes down to the cellar to start the generator. While he's down there, he starts feeling super weird. He looks in a mirror and get this, his face is changing. He's turning into one of them. The needle thing injected him with monster goo or something. And we find out these things can turn people into monsters just like that. He's totally freaking out, thinking he's going to turn evil and hurt his family. Meanwhile, the monsters are upstairs attacking Claire. They're trying to do the same eye stab thing to her. But just in time, Adam gets the generator working, the lights flash on, and poof, the monsters vanish. So Adam comes back upstairs, and he's partially transformed. His eye is all messed up and his skin is weird, but he's still himself inside. And he tells Claire the real deal. The monsters are only after them because they want the baby, Finn. Their whole goal is to snatch their kid. So they hide Finn in a big wooden cupboard. For a while, it's quiet. Too quiet. Claire gets worried because she can't hear the baby. Adam's like, don't open it. But of course, she opens it. And there's this creepy monster in there holding their baby. And get this, it's walking away through the solid wall. They both freak out and run after it, but it's useless. The monster is gone with our baby. Adam's in bad shape, but Claire, being a total mom on a mission, runs into the forest after them. She sees the monster drop the baby into this pit, so she jumps in, saves him, and runs back to the house. She hands the baby to Adam, and he looks at it, and he's like, this isn't our kid. And Claire thinks he's lost his mind because of the monster goo in his eye. I mean, the baby looks exactly like Finn. Adam tries to attack the baby, so she injures him and runs off with the kid, thinking Adam's gone full monster. Adam chases after her, and then, and this is the craziest part, Calm's daughter, the one who went missing, she shows up, all grown up, and a monster thing, and she's holding the real baby Finn. It was a switch. Adam fights off a bunch of monsters to get his real baby back. He finds Claire and is like, no, look, that one's a fake. This is our real son. It's hard to believe, but she finally trusts him. She takes the real baby and runs. And Adam just stands there as the monsters swarm him and, yeah, they kill him. It's so sad. But then the sun comes up, and the fake baby that Claire was holding, it just burns up in the sunlight. Adam was right the whole time. The monsters were trying to swap the babies, but Adam totally ruined their plan and saved his real kid.